Търсихме мнението на нашите учители по въпроса за глобалното затопляне и дали влияе на околната среда. Първият ми въпрос към вас е: какво е глобално затопляне?
В най-общ смисъл в глобално затопляне влизат всички феномени вече, които променят по такъв начин температурата, че да стане по-горещо. Не само в един ден от годината, а изцяло целогодишно средната температура да се повиши в цялата планета.
Следващият въпрос към вас е дали това засяга и България?
Определено. Глобалното затопляне засяга и България и ние всички сме свидетели именно на това, защото през октомври все още ходим по къси панталони и с къс ръка. Времето определено през октомври не трябва да е такова в една умерено континентална страна.
Следващият въпрос е: какви проблеми виждате в Шумен и региона, свързани с глобалното затопляне?
Като една от причините за глобалното затопляне, освен парниковият ефект, е и изсичането на горите. Това може да доведе не само до повишаване на температурата, но и до намаляване на валежите. Това, за съжаление, в Шумен го виждаме, тъй като знаете, че близо от 2 години нивото на водата в язовир Тича намалява. Няма достатъчно валежи, както на сняг, така и на дъжд. Това води и до тази водна криза. Това се наблюдава не само в язовир Тича, разбира се, и в различни водоеми, също така по-високите температури, които ни карат да променим начина си на живот. Най-малкото с примера, който дадохме преди малко за носенето на къси ръкави през октомври.
Благодаря ви, това е за сега. We would like to know what our teachers think about global warming. And what is global warming?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, global warming is one of the most important aspects we need to think about, because it means that climate is changing in ways it shouldn't, because the weather is getting warmer, the winters are not as they were, and the ice caps are melting also, which causes all other things to change. So global warming means a lot of things, and most of them are not that.
Do you think Bulgaria is affected by global warming?
Of course, because global warming does not affect a specific country, it affects everything, the whole world.
What problems do you see in Šumen about global warming?
Well, the climate here in this region has changed a lot since the last few years, because we can see that springs aren't as they used to be. They are a lot shorter, we see much less rain, and also because of this fewer rain, we've got water shortage.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
We would like to know what our teachers think about global warming. What is global warming?
Global warming is a problem that affects us all. It's been affecting us for quite some time now. It's the rise of the average temperature on the Earth. And it's something that we have to, it's a problem that we have to solve somehow.
Do you think Bulgaria is affected by global warming?
Oh yeah, the whole world is affected by global warming.
Do you see a problem in Šumen related to global warming?
There's a problem everywhere, and Šumen is not an exception. There is a problem here. As you know, compared to several years ago, we have rain falling not as often as we would like, which leads to drought. And this year, you know, there was very little rain, which affected our crops, our production and everything, and things are about to get worse, unfortunately, if we don't act.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We would like to know what our teachers think about global warming. What is global warming?
Well, basically, global warming, to me, is pretty self-explanatory. What happens is our planet Earth overheats due to the emissions of carbon dioxide in the air. This heat is trapped inside our atmosphere. It makes the whole planet heat up, and also the layer at the top of our atmosphere, how do I put it? It thins out, so the light rays from the sun are a lot more stronger, and it has a bigger impact on our planet.
Do you think Bulgaria is affected by global warming?
Not only Bulgaria, but the whole of the world is affected by global warming, and in that number of Bulgaria as well. We can easily spot that even yesterday, it was the 7th of October. Usually it's autumn, yet we had a sunny day with 36 degrees outside. It was just like summer, so that's a huge indicator of the impact of global warming on our country. We see that winters are less intense. We don't even get snow, if any at all, lately. Summers are long, very hot. So basically, it's kind of like Greece used to be 5 years ago, and probably keep us now.
What problems do you see in Shumen related to global warming?
The problems in our town, not only in our town, but mainly in the northeastern area of Bulgaria, to me it seems is that the last couple of years we've been experiencing heavy droughts. Crops are dead, farmers are desperate. The last couple of years there aren't any rains. Summers are extremely scorching in the fields, and that is quite the problem, since a whole field of a whole business field is left in the hands of global warming. Basically, there's nothing those people can do in order to preserve their work and to put food on their tables. So that is one of the major things.
In what ways young people can contribute to solving the problem with global warming?
One of the things that I condone in doing is taking more walks. Nowadays, people usually tend to drive anywhere and everywhere, and I usually say that if people could drive to their toilets, they would love to, and we should get rid of that mentality. One of the things we could do is take longer walks. One that's safe, good for the environment, and another thing that it's healthy for our bodies, it's healthy for our hearts. So I believe that's one thing to do. Another thing that I like doing is taking my trash separately. So I put plastic and paper in different containers. Plastic goes along with metal as well. Trash that is from what's called everyday use. Those get dumped in a different dumpster. The rest of the trash goes either to the green, yellow, and blue containers. I believe that this is also a thing we could do to improve the stability and health of our planet Earth. Also decomposition of trash. It does matter to our environment, and it is of the best thing we can make to give to give a piece of ourselves, put some effort in something so small that has such a great impact. I believe that's one small thing we can do, but it has a bigger impact.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.